What are your scent notes? Give me your scent notes and nobody gets hurt.
You heard the man. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, Leila's Lovely Life. I am Leila, and that is Max that you hear. Inevitably you will hear him, and it is May the 1st. It is 11:02 a.m. where I am, and I was gonna do this video yesterday, but I didn't. So I have my coffee, my second cup. So I could chit chat, but I know a lot of you guys are just here for the candle and wax empties, so I'll save that for another video. But let me go ahead and do the wax first. So let me preface this by saying the wax that I melted is not all the wax that I used. I need to get better at like picking out a clam, using it till it's gone, and put it in my empties so I can get through more wax, because I have not been on my candle and wax game. I'm just gonna admit that right now. I didn't make a March empties, and I didn't even make a March burning schedule because I'm just not on my wax game and I didn't have enough. So it's just life right now. It's just not my focus. But I do have enough stuff to talk about after 2 months. So these may seem random, but I will explain each one. And let's start with the wallflowers. So I have Tiki Beach going in the main bathroom. Now this is warm vanilla musk, orchids, and toasted coconut. You know, this is not the greatest performer, or this one has not been the greatest performer. You could smell it more in the beginning. You can't really smell it now. I can't anyway. Mark may be able to. Coastal Sun is in the back bathroom. This one, that bathroom's smaller, if you can believe that. So that could be why you can smell it. But this one is mandarin oranges, jasmine petals, and soft sandalwood. So, yep. Hang on one second. So I just got and I bought a rebate on, not Glade, Airwick. This one particular scent, hibiscus and something. And guess what? I threw the packaging away. But that is smelling really good. I put one in the living room and I put one in the back living area, and that's smelling really good. So I would recommend that if they ever get it back in, because where I shop, they either don't have it at all or they just have the refills. They don't have the starter pack, so whatever. But that's a good one. It's from Airwick and it's hibiscus and something. So, vendor wax. I finished Bates Motel, and you can see here it's lavender, chamomile tea, and cakes. This is from L3 Waxy Wonders. This was a doggy bag, and I took a chance on this, and I'm glad I did. This smells really good. It's kind of a sweet, it's just, you know, the character from Bates Motel, the new one. I just imagine that, yeah, that her house would smell like this. If you've watched that series on Netflix, if you haven't, I would recommend it. It's really good. But yeah, it's kind of, it's very feminine. It's smells desserty, but it also smells like a clean house. And then I finished Wild Berry Mousse Zucchini bread, Strawberry Jam Rice Krispies from L3 Waxy Wonders. And I've had these for like 3 years and they're starting to lose their scent, but that's my fault. This is a really good one. It definitely smells like strawberry zucchini bread. I don't know. Like sweet strawberry, something baking. I don't know. It was good. I would order it again. So that's my vendor wax. And so let's get into the clamshells. Better Homes and Gardens, hazelnut and cream. So I went ahead and melted some of the ones that I bought for like 25 cents. If you guys will remember that wax haul. If not, I will link it here or here. Put it in the description if I can remember. If not, please go look it up on my channel. It's from this year. And so I wanted to see how this performed, hazelnut and cream. And this one is kind of, this one sneaks up on you because at first you put it in there, it's a cinnamon, like there's a lot of cinnamon in here, like creamy cinnamon. Sorry about that. So yeah, this one is really good, and I'm glad I got as many as I did because it's really like an every like day sort of scent. It's not, it says holiday edition, but I mean for someone like me, I can see melting this every day. But it's really nice. Like I said, like I was saying, it's like one of those scents that just kind of creep up on you and you think, oh gosh, it's a dud, and then you realize like an hour later that it's overpowering the whole house, but in a good way. So yeah, I bought a lot of these, finished this one. Butterscotch and allspice. Yeah, this is very strong. So scent appeal 5 out of 5, and strength and throw, believe it or not, is 5 out of 5. You can think of this one like as a fog that's creeping along the ground. I mean, it's definitely there, but might not be like right in your face. Butterscotch and allspice, however, is a 5 out of 5 throw. It's very sweet, but it's like a deep sweetness because it's butterscotch, which has already been browned, like brown sugar. I think that's what butterscotch is. And then allspice is a warming spice, so yeah, I can see why this would be holiday edition and that you would want to wait and melt it in the fall and at Christmas. But if you like sweet scents, of course, you can melt this anytime. And scent appeal for me is a 5 out of 5. I really like that one. Sunlit Strawberry Patch. So I didn't put up a melting schedule, but I was just trying to melt like clean, fresh scents again this month, and I couldn't make it through the whole month. At the end, you'll see I broke out a bakery scent, but this is just like, it's an artificial strawberry. It smells like strawberry jello, like if you open a package of strawberry jello before you make it. Or even when you add the boiling water and it's like drifting up to your nose, you know. Wafting up to your nose. Yeah, that's what this smells like, strawberry jello. The strength, it doesn't like fill your whole, it didn't, for me, it didn't fill my whole house. So, but it's not puny. So I would give it maybe like a 3.75, as well as the throw. But if you don't like strawberry scent, you're not going to like it because it's just strawberry. But I liked it. And then Apple and Incense. Talk about a winner. And yay, I was a winner too because I got these on clearance. This smells so good, y'all. But then you already know I like incense scents. Like, I go on and on about, what is it? Vineyard and Nag Champa, that combination. Oh my gosh. Heaven. This one is like smoky apple pie filling. Yeah, or apple pie. This one is wonderful. Also got this on clearance in that same wax haul. Autumn in Amsterdam by Goose Creek. Now this is difficult to a lot of Goose Creek wax melts for me are difficult to describe. And this has always been no exception. This is kind of a little bit spicy romantic laundry scent. I know that doesn't make sense. I've never been to Amsterdam, so I don't know if this is what autumn smells like in Amsterdam. If it does, I mean, I want to go. But yeah, it could be an anytime scent, but I could see, I mean, the reason they put autumn on it, and look at that label, is probably because it has that spicy note, which I don't know what it is. These two I got on my no-buy. I had a little bit of a breakdown, which I showed you guys, and I bought a couple of these on my no-buy. These DD scents from Hobby Lobby because they're $2.99, so $3. And then when the candles had been going on sale, they also put these half off. So it was like $1.50. Oh my gosh, I have to have them. So I got some to try them out. So Elegant Pearl, Opulent Florals and Spice. Now when I was on Facebook, I'm not on Facebook anymore, not on Instagram. But people on the Scented Wax Melt Review Facebook page like this one, and I can see why. It has a good throw. It's like 5 out of 5. It's a perfumey smell, a feminine smell, but there's a touch of spiciness. It's a very sweet floral, kind of like a honeysuckle magnolia. And then there's like a spicy, you know how some flowers smell a little spicy? Yeah. It wasn't my favorite, but I can see why it would be a favorite. This one is called Whisper, soft arrangement of floral and wood notes. Yeah, it's definitely woodsy. It's definitely floral and woodsy. It's not like Vanilla Birch from or it's Simply Romance, but it's like vanilla and woods, or I think vanilla and birch or something like that. No, vanilla and woods from Sensationals. It's not that, and it's not that one from Bath and Body Works. What is it? Vanilla Birch. It's not that, but it's like their cousin, I guess, because it's woodsy but it's floral instead of vanilla. So yeah, again, this was not my favorite. I don't know why, but the throw was like, it was kind of soft, like maybe like a 3 out of 5, and some people would probably love it. It just wasn't for me. Ice Cream Shop, just 1 scoop. Now this had a weird effect on me. The first couple times I melted it, it kind of made me nauseous. It has this weird strawberry, but a very like creamy, I don't know. There's something in it that made me nauseous. I didn't like it. I don't know why I kept it. I put it under my bed where I store my wax melts, at least some of them, most of them in clams I store under there. And then I was like, oh, I can't do this one. But I brought it back out and it didn't make me nauseous, but I definitely would not buy it again. And again, I know this is some people's favorites, but it just wasn't for me. And then Lemon Blueberry Donuts. See, there's a lot of sweet stuff in here. Fruit and sweet. This one I really did like. I melted this in my kitchen. The scent, I only think I got one of these two. I think it came out last year. It was strong. It was like a 5 out of 5. And the scent appeal for me was like a 4 out of 5. Like, I don't love it. I don't think I'd purchase it again or hoard it because I don't love it that much. But if it was on clearance, yeah, I'd buy it. So, candles. I don't know why I smile like that. I really don't. Lavender Mint from Homeworks. Y'all, this didn't put itself out. But, look, it hardly has any wax left. I don't know if you can see that. Like there's that much wax left because the base of the candle is pretty thick as well. And it didn't put itself out, like I said, but I mean, it's done. This one took me 2 years to get through. I just wasn't in the mood for it when I first started burning it, and it's not that it's a bad candle. I like the candle, but I wasn't in the mood for it last year. It is a nice, sweet, like herbaceous. It's mostly sweet, but it's definitely herbaceous as well. I mean, it really is a good mix of lavender and mint. So it burned well. This is Scentworks by Harry Slacken. If you're not aware, you can buy these at Kohl's. And yes, I do believe that you can still buy these at Kohl's. If you're curious, just go to Kohls.com. This is not sponsored or anything, but I do love Kohl's. Especially when you get a 30% off coupon and they're already on clearance. So, can't beat that. So, I would recommend that. Would I purchase it again? Probably not, just because it wasn't one of my favorites if it took me 2 years to get through it. This is Fresh Cut Lilacs from Bath & Body Works. This is a 2000, so pretty recent. This was, okay, so I know if you've been around a while, you know that we get this for my husband because his mom had lilac bushes. She grew up in the Northeast, and so did Mark for part of his childhood. And I guess that's where you can grow lilac. That's where people grow lilac, and it smells wonderful. Down here in South Texas, no. We don't have flower scents down here. The closest we have to flower scents is if you go up 4 hours to the west. It's called the Hill Country. Like in the spring, you could smell like the mountain laurels, and it smells beautiful, heavenly. I would love a candle that smelled like that. But anyway, we get this from Mark for nostalgic reasons. This one didn't overpower me like they have in the past. So yeah, we didn't have any issues with the burn. They had the skinny little wicks, but it seemed to be fine. And yep, I don't think it put itself out, but I'm pretty sure it was just like scentless by this point. And I do like the packaging. It's pretty. It looks like a dress. I would love to have a dress made out of that. And then, so I like that one. I would repurchase it. We have purchased it. We will repurchase it. White Barn Linen and Lavender. So I'd heard about this, but when I first started buying candles at Bath & Body Works, they didn't have this scent. So when it came out, I was like, I'm gonna get it. So I got it, and I think this was 2000. This is Crisp Linen, Lavender Sea Salt, Fresh Air Breeze with essential oils. So this is like a sweet laundry scent. Like, I'm not saying it smells like Gain or Tide or Downy, but you know how some of those brands now have specialty products and they smell like lavenders and flowers and, you know, roses and all this stuff. It's a very clean floral scent. I really liked it. This one, You can see it has the real thick wicks. It did not give us trouble burning. I would repurchase it. I don't have another one. But yeah, I would repurchase this one. And I have a lot of candles to get through. So, don't know if I will be repurchasing that one anytime soon. You never know. I'm not going to say never. Wild Sage and Aloe. This was one my husband picked out because he likes fresh scents. This is refreshing aloe water, agave nectar, and desert sage. So, if you've been around a while, you know that I discovered sage scents are very calming to me. Excuse me. If you're wondering why I have a spoon, it's because I put frothy, or Mark puts frothy milk in my coffee. So, but he picked this one out, and yeah, it's just very, very clean with the aloe, kind of like a water-like scent, and then the sage. I don't know how to describe sage other than relief. Sage smells like relief feels. So yeah, this one we probably could have burned it one more time, but you can see that wick traveled. And we had it in a candle sleeve, so if anything cracked, it wouldn't have like burst, but still you don't want, it could go flying out the top, you know. Knock on some wood. So this one, this is 2018, so 3 years old, and I was so looking forward to this. This I had to put in my candle crock because, and it's not done yet, but a couple days last week we had the windows open, and I was like, I'm not going to waste the scent to scent the outside of the house. So I turned off the candle crock because I don't leave it going like 24/7. I mean, I try not to, like I could forget on accident, but whatever. Like I wouldn't consciously leave it going. I turn it off at night. And the candle crock I have, I really need to get one with a light on the front because there's no way to know it's on unless you touch it. But anyway, I have it setting on something, and it's, you know, it's as safe as I can get it. But I had to put this one in there because I don't cotton ball my candles. I either pour it or use a spoon and put it in my warmers that have like a hot plate, you know. Well, they all do, don't they? Put it in a warmer. And even, I mean, you could smell it a little bit when I put it in a warmer. Some Bath & Body Works candles, I mean, I guess since it was already going and it was, the flames were so puny, it was probably burning up the oil faster than, so I probably, if I chunked it up like from the freezer, it probably would have performed better in the warmers. I don't know, but I just had to put it in my candle crock, and all the scent is not out of it yet. But I was so disappointed. And I've never had this candle before, lemon mint leaf. I know I think it comes out every year, but I'd never had it, and I was saving it. God knows why. Probably because, just like y'all, I buy 10 candles at a time. And how do you get through 10 candles in a month? But anyway, yeah. This one's going back in my candle crock. And so if you have this candle, I don't know. I hope you had better luck than I did. And then, like I said, toward like, I don't know, maybe April 17th or, you know, so like the third week of April, I had to bust out a sweet scent. This is Salted Pretzel Milkshake, creamy vanilla ice cream, salty pretzel bits, I think, gooey chocolate drizzle with essential oils. So this started out smelling a lot like salty ice cream. Maybe like peanut ice cream. Even though it's supposed to be chocolate. Maybe chocolatey peanut ice cream. But boy, when it got to the middle, it was like, it smelled burnt and greasy and gross. And I thought about just pouring it out, but I couldn't be bothered, honestly, because I've had an April, let me tell you. Yeah, I thought about just pouring it out and relighting it, but I couldn't be bothered. But then it got down to about right here, and it just started smelling normal again. I don't know what happened, but yeah, it was okay. If I saw it for 75% off, sure, I'd get it, and I would put it in the freezer and chunk it up. That way I could enjoy the scent without that burnt, gross, nasty smell. And this one also did not put itself out. I could have kept burning it, but I was just done with it because it's so sweet. It was like as strong as like Summer Boardwalk. So yeah, the throw was like a 5 out of 5. Performance, it was good, except like for the middle, obviously it wouldn't have started smelling gross if the wicks had been more aggressive, but they weren't. So I think favorite candle, I mean, it's a toss-up honestly between Linen and Lavender and Wild Sage and Aloe. So yeah, I would say I'm gonna have to go with No, I'm not. I'm gonna have to go with Wild Sage and Aloe. That was my favorite. I know, it surprises the heck out of me too. But we all need a little relief right now, and yeah, can't beat that. I think Hazelnut and Cream was probably my favorite wax melt, although I really like Apples and Incense. I could smell, I'm only giving this first place because I could melt this in my house all the time, whereas I do get tired of apple scents. But yeah, that's it. That is my March and April candle and wax empties. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm sleeping. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I would absolutely love to have you here. And yeah, if you're new and you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time I upload a video. And yep, I hope to see you guys soon. And I hope y'all have a great day. It's kind of a rainy day, kind of rainy, gloomy day here, but we need it really bad, so we're happy about it. So anyway, I'm gonna go make Preston's birthday dinner in a little bit, and his birthday cake. So I have to go, but I will see you soon. Bye.